Hello friends, welcome to another session of 25 question. So let's start with today's question. So first question is, which one of the following given statements possibly contains the error? So all of these select queries have been given and we need to find in which query we have some error. So what is the syntax of select query? It will be select, then column names, or if you want to select all the columns, then start from, then table name, and then where clause, where whatever the condition is there. So let's see. First is select start from employee, where employee ID is this. This is absolutely correct. Second is select employee ID from employee, where employee ID is equal to this. This is also correct, because here it will select all the rows, here it will select only one, sorry, here it will select all the columns, and here it will select only employee ID column. Next is select employee ID from employee. This is also correct. It will select all the rows from the table. Here they have given where clause, so only when employee ID will equal to this, only those rows will be selected in these two, but here all the rows will be selected. And D is select employee ID from. This is not correct. From, select employee ID and from is missing. Select employee ID, directly they have given where, so from is missing, like from where we will select employee ID. So the correct answer is answer D. We have to find out which statement is having the error. So answer D is correct answer here. Next is, in the layer hierarchy, as the data packets moves from the upper layer to lower layer, headers are. So whenever data will move from upper layer to lower layer, headers will be added. So answer is A. And when it will move from lower layer to upper layer, it will be removed. Next is, delimiting and synchronization of data exchange is provided by. This is the task of session layer. So correct answer is option B. So synchronization, token management, these things are task of session layer only. Next is, what will be the output of below Python code? AB is equal to 10. So this is also a technique of variable initialization in Python. So what does this mean? Here it means A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0. And what does this operator mean? This is not power operator. In Python, if you want to give power operator, it will be A, then star star B, means A to the power B. But this is XOR operator in Python. So let's see, A is equal to A XOR B. So we know if 0 or 1 we are doing XOR, or if there are two operands which are different, so the resultant of XOR will be 1. So here A will be 1, and here again B will also come as 1, because A is equal to 1, B is equal to 0. So now 1 and 1. Now A is equal to 1 XOR 1. So 1 XOR 1 will be come as 0. So here A will become 0 and we have to print A. So 0 will be printed. So very simple question, just we have to take this into mind that for Python this means XOR. We have to perform XOR operator and not power. For power it is this double star. Next is, what will be the output of following Python code snippet? So this is a dictionary they have given. So whenever you will find a colon sign between curly braces, it is a dictionary. So these are keys, IUC and Mega, these are keys and these are values. So we can access the values from keys. So here if condition is given, if scores, then key is given, IUC is greater than 97, then it will print scholar. Else if scores Megha is greater than 97, it will print topper. Else if scores Malin greater than 7, it will put teacher, else nobody. So here firstly it will check this condition will fail because IUC score is 97 and not greater than 97. Then it will come here it will pass and it will print topper. So the correct answer is topper, option C. Next is question number 6 is, the process of viewing the cross tab single dimensional. So whenever we talk about single dimensional with a fixed value of one attribute, it is slicing. So if I am talking about slicing and there is one option dicing, so let me know in comment section what is dicing. Next is read the below query carefully. Okay, what is the query? They are telling select employee underscore name from department where department underscore name like dash computer science. Okay, in the above given query, which of the following can be placed in the query's blank portion to select the department name that also contains computer science as its ending string? So it's very simple question. So whenever we have to find a string which is matching to some string, so we use like, and in conjunction with like we used this operator, percentage operator. So like whatever the department will be have computer science, like let's say IBM computer science, or let's say artificial intelligent computer science, like this kind of, or only computer science only, this type of column will be selected here. I hope it is clear. Next is which of the following is a type of data manipulation command? So we know DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, this we have discussed in one video, like DBMS marathon video. So we know which is the DML, create and alter, these are DDL, it is not DML, it is DDL. Delete is a DML, so correct answer is option C, delete. So what are other DML command? Delete, select, update, these are DML command. Next is suppose we have one relation R having two attributes AB and other relation as AB, and in both the relations we have R and S number of tuples. So it is not necessary that these are distinct. Okay, no problem. If M is the number of not necessarily distinct tuples in the result of the SQL query, what query? R intersect X. So which of the following is most restrictive correct condition of the value of M? Okay, so they are telling, suppose these are two relation, this is R, this is S, and in this we have R, here we have S values, and they are telling the intersection is M. So what can be intersection? So intersection means the values which are common to both the relation. So it can be 0 also. Let's say they don't have any common value, or maybe let's say here we can have two condition. Maybe R having more rows, R and S both have equal rows, and R is having less rows. So minimum maybe nothing is common, so M can be 0 also. And what else? Maybe R is having more rows, but all the S are having in R also, like this. If R, this is R and this is S, so R intersection S, this can have S. And if R is less than S, then maybe S is having more value and this is R. That means whoever is less having all the rows matching with other table. So what will be the correct answer here? It will be option D. M lie between 0 or minimum of R and S. Means maybe there is no matching column, R intersect X is giving nothing, or whoever is minimum, all the values are matching to the second one which are having more values. I hope it is clear. If some question is not clear, let me know in comment section. I can take that question in next session also. Next is which of the following statements are true with respect to R language? Okay. The variable can be assigned value using only the leftward operator? No, it can use rightward also. The variable can be assigned value using only the rightward operator? No, it can use is equal to it also. The variable can be assigned value using leftward, rightward and equal to operator. This is correct. In R, we can assign value with this this as well as equal to also. So option 3 is correct. So answer will be option C, only 3. Next is, which of the following file formats are read and write, importing and exporting data by R programming language in data analytics? So R can read CSV, Excel, XML, TXT, all of the above. So answer is option is all of the above. Next is the process of verifying the identity of a user. So what does this mean? This is known as authentication. It's a very simple question. Next is, again we have to determine the output. Okay, so int x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 0, print hi, else print how are you and print hello. So you can see this else will end here itself. So there is a semicolon and we have not ending it with any open or close braces. So this by default it will be printed. So firstly this if else you can see in this way. This is the part of if else. Int x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 0, hi will be first printed and then hello will be printed. So the answer is hi hello. Suppose x is 2, then how are you and hello will be printed. I hope it is clear. Just take care of where, if we have some brackets or not, where we are putting semicolon and those things. These type of questions comes in exam, like they will give semicolon somewhere and we miss those things. Next is the first line in bash shell script begins with. So bash shell script begins with exclamation. So it starts with exclamation and then hash. This is hash and this is known as bang. And hash exclamation is known as shebang. No, it should not be like this. It should be hash and exclamation. That's why as such we take here and we take bang from here and we call it shebang. Okay, so it will be not B. It should be option D. It starts with hash only. Hash and exclamation, not exclamation hash. Sorry for this. Next is to run the script. To run the script, we should make it executable first by using. Okay, what command we can use to make the script as executable? We can use this also, chmod +x, and we can use chmod 777 also. What is 777? 777 we should know. 4 is for read access, 2 is for execute, and 2 is for write and 1 is for execute. 7 means all access we have, and there are 3 groups, like one is group access, individual access, owner access, like this. So A and B both can be used. So correct option will be option E, both A and B. Next is identify incorrect statement about in and exist clause. Okay, let's see what are they have given. Output of exist can be null, but output of in cannot be null. This is incorrect. So this will be correct option, I think, because let's see, because exist cannot give null, but in can give null. So reverse is correct, but this statement is incorrect. Let's see other options also. If the subquery results is large, then exist is faster than in. That is true. For larger subquery, we prefer exist, and for smaller subquery, we prefer in. And what is one more difference? One more difference is like the order of execution. Let's see other options. Exist is used to determine if any values are written or not, whereas in can be used as a multiple or operator. This is absolutely true. Both were A and B? No. So correct answer is option A. Option A is incorrect here. Next is what will be the output of below Python code. So again this is the question from slicing. So reverse indexing we have to see. So reverse indexing it will be -1, -2, -3 and -4. And the first column we have, the first position is telling us from where we have to start. second is till where we have to go, and this is the incremental. So if nothing is given means we have to start from beginning and end till the end point, and minus 1 means the gap of 1. So it will be starting from 5, it will go till 8, and the gap of 1 means 5, after that 9, then 0, then 8. So which is the correct option? Option A, 5908. Next is question number 18. Which of the following will give output as this in Python if list is given this? Okay. Output is 23 to 975. So 23 to 975. Here we can see the gap is 2 and it will start from, and in Python we know the indexing start from 0. So it will be starting from 1 going to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we know till 7th we need to give 8 and then 2. So where it is 182, this one, this is correct answer. So till, if you want to access till this point, you have to give index 1 more than the required index. So means 1 to 8 means it will start from first index and it will end till 7th index, and 2 means the gap of 2. Next is Python has a built-in package called, so for regular expressions Python has built-in package which is RE. To use this, what code we give? Import.re, and then we can use all the regular expression type of questions. Next is in C++, the words that is already defined and is reserved for a single special purpose is called as, so those are known as keywords. Option D. Next is what is an abstraction in object oriented programming? Hiding the implementation and showing only the features. Yeah, that's correct. What are the other option? Hiding the important data, hiding the implementation, showing the important data. A is most suitable answer here, so we should go with A. Next is if P is an integer pointer with the value of 1000, then what will be the value of P plus 5B? This is related to C. I mean, in C language this question is being asked. So in C we know integer takes 4 byte and P having value 1000. So P plus 5, P plus 1 will be 4, P plus 2 is 8. Similarly P plus 5 will be 20, means 1000 plus 20 means 1020. Option A. Hope it is clear. Means one integer is taking 4 byte, and what will be the fifth? So 4 into 5 is equal to 20. So it will be 1020. Next is again from the output. Hash include, okay, void solve. Okay, one function is being defined and this function is being called from here. Okay, so solve is being called, and in solve ch is equal to 2. Okay, so what will the output? So it will match here. So the output will be 2, 3, none, because we have not given a break statement here. If you have not given the break statement, all the condition will be executed. If there would be break after case 2 and case 1 and case 3, then only 2 will be printed. But since there is no break, 2, 3, none, all will be printed here. GNU Privacy Guard, GPG. GPG is a cryptographic software. Option D. And last question is encapsulation and abstraction differs as hiding and hiding, binding and hiding. This is correct. Abstraction means we are hiding and encapsulation means we are binding. So option B is correct. So that's all for today's session. We will come up with more questions, more 25 questions in next session. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Keep learning. Bye bye.